You're listening to On Topic Trivia, the only trivia podcast recorded in a dingy apartment in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm Zach Barnes.
And I'm Tyler Humphrey. This is 6 3-question rounds of theme-based trivia with a bonus midpoint question and a final question where you can wager all or nothing.
Let's start the game. Today's episode is themed around The Office, and today, as always, and this is the first episode, so that joke really doesn't land, is the one of many Tyler Humphrey.
Hello, hello. I like The Office, and I like the numbers 69 and 420.
Joining us today is Alex Green.
Nice.
And Alexandra Waters.
Hi.
The only one who didn't say something weird after being introduced. All right, so we are going to have an icebreaker question to kind of get us in the mood for some trivia today. And, I listed this as a warm-up round, not as an icebreaker. But, so what we'll do is we'll go around in a circle, and you guys are kind of doing this as a group just to kind of get you in the mood to play some trivia. Mm-hmm. And once you've, as a group, have missed 3, we'll move on. So the question is, every Halloween, the crew at Dunder Mifflin dresses up, but none more so than Dwight Schrute. Name the different characters Dwight dresses or cosplays as for the hallowed day. Greenie, start us off.
I'm just listing them verbally.
Just say one, and then we'll...
Oh my god, he was the headless horseman / pumpkinhead Ichabod Crane character.
I would have accepted the answer Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern, yes. Yeah, that's probably all it was.
He was Krampus. Oh no, that was Christmas. That was the Christmas episode. Wait. Recycling Man was on Earth Day.
Yeah,
He's
correct.
been so many characters. This is an unfair question.
So I'll give you 5 more seconds.
Oh, that's not fair. That's rude, actually.
I'll just have like Alex's nice be right there.
One of them was the Queen of Blades from StarCraft.
Yeah.
That's the other one? Okay, back to you, Greenie.
Is there more? Are there more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Honestly, I don't remember.
I've got one.
Go ahead, Humps.
The Joker.
Correct?
Oh, of course.
I forgot about that one.
Of course.
Okay, so you got anything else?
No.
Okay, so the answers I would have accepted were Sith Lord,
Yep.
Yeah. Dadgummit.
Mr. Jigsaw from the Saw series.
Don't remember that at all.
In the same episode that he was the Jack-o'-lantern, he was also dressed up as a pig.
Had a total breakdown.
And the final one was the Scranton Strangler.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, really? So is Toby actually the Scranton Strangler? Is that a question
Oh
later?
boy.
Ooh, we're
I
gonna get
heard that
we're
the
gonna
cars were the same, like in the car chase, and then he's got the same car. It was.
we're gonna
Very
get
true.
real deep. All right.
Do we
Okay.
need another warm-up round?
Well, we didn't do great on that one, not gonna lie. But instead of doing another warm-up round, round 1 is titled Easy Mode.
Easy.
So these are fairly easy. The idea is that every round the questions will get harder. So this theme-based trivia will consist of 6 rounds with 3 questions a round. There will be a midpoint question worth 3 bonus points per answer, and a final question that you can wager as many or as few points as you want. All questions are worth 10 points unless otherwise denoted.
I've got a question that's very important. Is it EZ round or EASY round?
Oh my god.
Feliz.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Is it
Easy
Feliz
round.
Feliz.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Round 1, question 1. As we all know, The Office is a U.S. sitcom based on a UK sitcom of the same name. The original UK version of The Office was created by 2 British comedians. For 10 points apiece, what are the names of those 2 comedians?
Locked in.
Ooh.
I've already sent mine.
Oh, and that he has. He sent one. Are you locked in? You're only answering one?
Yeah, I only know one.
Okay, so I know the answer. It's Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant.
And what'd you say, Greenie?
I said Ricky Gervais.
The answer is Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant.
Stephen Merchant. Dadgummit. I knew it was Steven something.
Can't forget Stephen Merchant.
Was he the Dwight character?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Also, the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
He's also Wheatley in Portal 2.
Is he?
Really?
He's the guy with one eye. Is that right?
Yes.
Gotcha. It burns.
Oh, you guys know this. All right, so question number 2. In the season 1 episode, Diversity Day, Michael's imitation of a particular Chris Rock bit causes the entire office to have to take diversity training. At the end of the episode, the consultant, played by Larry Wilmore, requests Michael Scott's signature on a piece of paper saying he attended the training. What Warner Brothers cartoon name did Michael sign?
Golly.
Locked in.
I don't know the answer, but I know Michael Scott pretty well. And I feel like if he was going to come up with a Warner Brothers cartoon, let's see, who is Warner Brothers? They have, I'm trying to think of who all they own. It's not one of the Animaniacs. It's not Pink, You're the Brain. I don't know. Elmer Fudd?
Okay, Tyler and Alex?
We locked in with Daffy Duck.
The answer is Daffy Duck.
Oh!
If you would have said Yakko, Wacko, or Dodd, I would have given you like 2 style points.
Dang, wacko. Dang it. Yakko.
Yeah, maybe
Yakko.
Easy mode. That one's a little harder.
That's a hard question. You were like, oh, these are going to be so easy.
Easiest questions ever, guys. Stumped you twice.
Good granny.
Well, to be fair, though, he does have 1 less people than you. All right. So, question 3.
But the same amount of Alex's.
Fair
Hey.
point. Very fair.
Hey.
In the season 3 episode, Office Olympics, champions of the said Olympics compete for bronze, silver, and gold. Except the bronze is actually just the blue back side of the gold. What item was used
Locked in.
in place of medals?
Locked in.
Tell you what, Humphrey and Alex, why don't you guys talk through it? By talk
We
through it,
both
I mean
know what it is, right?
Yeah, we both know what it is.
It's a yogurt lid made into a necklace with a bunch of paper clips.
Is it my turn?
yes, sir.
It is most definitely yogurt lids.
The answer is yogurt lids.
Hey-oh.
Okay,
Gully,
but
gully,
bonus
gully,
points
gully,
for
gully, gully.
branded because I am 100% confident that it was in fact Yoplait.
You know what? I'll give
It was
you.
Pam's. It was Pam's.
I'll give you
Pam's
1 point for
Yoplait
knowing
yogurt.
paper clips as well.
Thank you.
So coming out of round 1, the scores are Greeny
Yes.
20
Nice.
and Alex and Humphrey 41.
Oh. Oh, not nice. They're giving me the Oscar treatment.
All right, round 2. The theme is didn't list. All right, so question 1. In The Fire, which Ryan started. Ryan started The Fire. We learn about what books different characters would take with them to a desert island. Angela states that she would take the Bible, A Purpose-Driven Life, and a Dan Brown novel, but only so she could burn it. What is the name of this novel?
Locked in.
Oh, it was the one that everybody got so mad about that Tom Hanks was in the movie. It was the Da Vinci Code. It's definitely the Da Vinci Code. Very very timely and topical.
Yeah, it's the Da Vinci Code.
The answer is the Da Vinci Code. Okay, question 2.
Okay.
In the second season episode Dwight's Speech, Jim tricks Dwight into emulating the speech style of what Italian dictator?
Locked in.
I don't know.
Okay, well, there's pretty much one major Italian dictator
Is
that
it
I can think of,
Mussolini?
which is Benito
gotta be
Mussolini. So
Benito
I'm going to say
Mussolini?
Benito Mussolini.
Lots of hitting the podium, raising the fist. My fellow salesman, Benito Mussolini.
The answer is Benito Mussolini.
Yes.
batting 1,000 this round. Question 3. In the episode Drug Testing, Dwight finds a joint in the parking lot which leads the entire office to undergo drug testing. Michael is worried that a clove cigarette he smoked at a concert will make him test positive and asks for some of that clean Shroot PP. What singer, songwriter, and
Locked in.
classically trained pianist did Michael go see in concert?
Locked in.
I'm thinking Elton John.
It's got to be, right?
gotta
Like, that's
be
the
Elton
only
John.
classically trained pianist that would also need a doobie for you to enjoy. Do people still say doobie? I feel like just my mom. Never mind, I redact that statement.
Yeah, Elton John.
AG is on fire.
No! Oh, that's
correct.
right!
That is right. Yeah, that is right.
Because it
Ah.
was
Greenie, I'm gonna.
it was Alicia Keys.
The answer is Alicia Keys.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that now.
Yeah. Alicia Keys. Because didn't he go with some like random girls he met or something? Or he
Yeah.
meets up with them?
Yeah.
Very Michael Scott.
The scores going into round 3 are Greenie, 50. Alex and Humphrey, 71.
I sort of cut the gap.
That style point's really cheating. Might have to equalize it.
You could give me a style point for singing.
Ooh, that's true.
Round 3 is a show-specific round, so these will be less general knowledge themed and more specific to The Office. So, question 1. On the topic of musicians from the former question, Kevin Malone is the drummer and lead singer of what Police cover band?
Locked in.
Oh, crap. I don't know. I do know, but I can't think of it to save my life. But they play at Phyllis's wedding. I know that for sure. But, man, I cannot think of it. Cannot think of it. It's like the guys next door, the 4 dudes or something like that.
No, it's nothing like either of those, actually, but nice try.
Wow, the shade.
The burn.
The correct answer, they are a Police cover band, Scrantonicity, which eventually breaks up and forms a more better reference to the song Scrantonicity 2.
Ah, Scrantonicity. Well, I was wrong.
The answer is not these guys. I'm just kidding. It's Scrantonicity.
Dang it.
Question 2. Attempting to cash in on the popularity of viral videos in the early aughts, such as Lazy Sunday, what is the name of the attempted viral video Michael and Dwight make? I will accept 2 different answers on this.
Locked
Locked
in.
in.
My brain went immediately to the parkour, and I don't think that's right.
It's not the parkour, actually. It's a take on the SNL digital video short, Lazy Sunday,
Yeah.
with Lazy Scranton.
Oh, you're right. I know the song, but I
Scranton, what? The
Electric
Electric
City.
City.
Call it Scranton.
Scranton,
Why?
what?
'Cause
The Electric City.
I put Scranton Electricity, which is not the right answer.
So if you actually look this up online, it's sometimes credited as Straight Outta Scranton.
That's just wrong.
NBC's like YouTube clip of this actually says Straight Outta Scranton, but I'll accept.
Which is kind of a funny joke of them just naming it after something completely different, even though it's just
Also,
Lazy
like,
Sunday.
contemporary listeners should know this was before Straight Outta Compton.
Right.
Like
the,
Well,
movie, not the
not
well,
the record.
Right. The movie. So it's like that's actually pretty funny
Yeah.
because it preempts the movie Straight Outta Compton.
So I'll accept both of those.
You're a good man, sir. Although neither one of us is ahead or behind now, but that's okay. We're exactly where we were, but I'm not further behind.
All right, question 3.
The electric. They're kind of like 21 Pilots in that video. Now that 21 Pilots is famous, when you go back and watch it, because Dwight has the orange toboggan, it's like watching a bad 21 Pilots video.
Oh, so a 21 Pilots video.
Got
The
it.
shade.
Got it.
Ooh.
Those
All right.
Midwesterners, man.
All right, question 3. In the season 4 episode Dunder Mifflin Infinity, the Mifflin half of the duo that founded Dunder Mifflin bobs his head into a conference room meeting on ageism. For 10 points, give me the first name that both Dunder and Mifflin shared.
Locked in.
I mean, I know it was Robert Dunder.
So they're both
so
Robert.
it must have been
I
Robert.
was thinking Bob, so that kind of helps. If that helps.
So we're going with Robert.
I was not totally sure until you started saying that, but now I am pretty sure that it was Robert. Robert Dunder.
So the Mifflin half of the duo that founded Dunder Mifflin bobs his head into the conference room.
Oh, look
The
at you.
answer is Robert. Robert Dunder and Robert Mifflin.
Yep. Which one killed himself?
The one that wasn't in the
guess-
conference room.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
It was not the Mifflin half.
That was not an intentional setup either. It's just a really stupid question.
Bonus question. How do you do it? Was it a very precise paper cut?
It should have been.
Coming into the midpoint question, the scores are Greeny 70 and Alex and Humphrey 101.
High five over the
We
mic.
got this.
I got down early.
Just about slapped me in the face there.
I'm so sorry.
So here's the way the midpoint question works. I'm going to give you a question, and you give me as many answers for it as you can. The potential on this question is 33 points. In 2011, Steve Carell left the show in Goodbye Michael. Following his departure, Will Ferrell took the mantle of regional manager for a few episodes before ultimately being let go and leaving the Scranton branch with a leadership void that had to be filled from the outside. That's what she said. For 3 points, name any of the actors who portrayed the interviewees in the season 7 finale, Search Committee.
Oh, so you just have to name one.
Up to 11.
You can name up to 11 and get 3 points for each.
Okay.
For 3 points apiece.
I only know two.
You're making us do math, and this was supposed to be a trivia podcast. I feel like is the issue here.
But I'm certain about the two.
So are you locked in, Alex?
I'm locked in with my two.
Greeny
Okay,
is
great, we can
locked
talk.
in.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can talk. Okay.
Who is the suave guy? What is it? I don't know actor names. So who is the very suave, I know everything, and probably also own a tiger guy that was like gray-headed, had a very round face? I think he's only like rich. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I have
Okay.
no idea who you're
No
talking
one
about.
has
Never
any
mind.
idea.
He's a guy, the confident guy that was like, just give me the job. It's like, this is my job. He pretended it was his job when he went into it, and then it was just his. What is his
yeah.
name? He knows what's up. Come on.
I do
Come on,
remember the
Humphrey.
guy.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
See, we should have done Team Alex. I regret this.
Wow. Wow.
That
I
is
don't,
shade.
I don't. I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Plus, the guy that I just described should be
plus-
worth 1.5 points. I
Yeah,
feel like.
You already got a
remember-
style point that I regret giving,
I
to be
remember what
perfectly
you're
honest.
talking about, but I don't remember who that was. But so basically, okay, so Alex is already locked in, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna submit our answers because I don't think
Yeah,
we're gonna.
go for it.
We've got
Also, we're winning.
we've got Jim Carrey, Catherine Tate, James Spader, Ricky Gervais, and Craig Robinson.
Oh, I forgot about Ricky Gervais. Catherine Tate?
Catherine Tate, she plays Nellie.
She was also in Doctor Who, the actual only
Is she
sidekick
really?
worth talking
I don't
about.
remember that.
Yeah.
I do not remember her. Okay.
And Craig Robinson's just Daryl.
Yeah.
Is Daryl.
Yeah, yeah. I knew.
So, will you go ahead and submit those?
I knew Daryl did, but I didn't remember. I couldn't remember Craig Robinson's name. I just got Jim Carrey and James Spader.
Actually, Alex got John Carey and James Spader. The correct answers
The Finger Lakes.
Yeah.
are.
I think we're gonna go with the Finger Lakes guy.
The Finger Lakes.
So, Alex, you were talking about that guy who said this was
Yeah.
already his job?
Who is that?
Will Arnett.
Will freaking Arnett.
Ah, yes, notable black guy, Will Arnett.
Idiot! That,
Will Arnett. Sorry about that in your ears if you're listening to this with headphones. The
No
answers.
wonder I could think of
Will freaking Arnett.
So the answers are Will Arnett, Ray Romano,
Yeah.
James Spader, Jim Carrey,
John Carrey.
Catherine Tate, Warren Buffett,
Yeah. Also, the guy that was known for being rich.
There, see, that's what okay. And I was referring to Daryl when I said, never mind.
Whew, all right. Mindy Kaling, Rainn Wilson, Ed Helms, Craig Robinson, and finally Ricky Gervais, who was not credited on the IMDb page. He sent in a video interview.
Oh, I did not know that.
Wait, how did he send in a video interview if he ran into Michael Scott in the elevator?
That's a different episode.
Well,
it is a different episode, but he says he's
it's the same
trying to get
season.
the job. Yeah, he's trying. He introduces
It's
himself as trying to get the job.
foreshadowing.
She's just very bad at getting jobs.
Interesting.
All right. So
I'm
let me
getting
take a minute and
destroyed.
tabulate these scores, and we'll continue on to round 4 while Humphrey takes a pee.
No, I'm gonna get a beer.
Coming off the midpoint question, we have Team Greeny with 76 points, and Alex and Humphrey at 116.
Heyo.
All right.
Did I get any points for my correct answers?
You did. You got 3 apiece.
That's with the correct point? Oh. Hey.
You're doing great, man. Dude, round 4 is where you shine.
Yeah, it is. It always has been.
Hot.
Round 4, question 1. Following up on the midpoint question, Daryl spends some time cleaning up his resume before he applies for the regional manager position. Having some trouble formatting this document, he calls Microsoft to find out whatever happened to a particular anthropomorphic office supply.
Oh,
Locked in.
Locked in.
For 10 points, name his dog.
What?
No, name the office supply.
Locked in.
You got it already.
Well, I guess we have to talk through this.
okay.
It was
It's
a
Clippy,
certain.
right?
Yeah, it was Clippy. A certain. A certain paperclip that showed up in Microsoft Word, and it said.
All right, so they said
see you're
Clippy. What did
formatting
you
your
say,
resume.
Greeny?
I said Clippy.
The answer is Clippy.
Yay!
With his one little metal arm. What can I help you with?
Round 4, question 2. In the season 7 episode titled Andy's Play, Andy invites everyone in the office to see him perform in the local theater. Based on an 1846 serial from Penny Dreadful, what is the name of this play?
Locked in.
Dun, dun,
What you got, Greeny?
dun. It's definitely 100%. Oh, crap. It's possible I may not know the actual name of the play. It's 100% Edward Scissorhands' Demon Barber of Something Street. Right? Yes? Someone say something.
So what? So you're going with Edward Scissorhands of Fleet Street?
No, it's not. Hold on. It's just a barber. No, not Edward Scissorhands. It's just the Demon Barber of Something Street.
I'm gonna help you out a little bit. Just like Edward Scissorhands, it is also Johnny Depp in the film adaptation.
That doesn't help me at all, because I have not seen the film adaptation. I have only seen the Office adaptation. This is the tale of Sweeney Todd. His something's a something, his eyes were odd. Sweeney Todd. It's Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of something.
Zach said it like 5 seconds ago.
I did?
Of Fleet Street.
You got it!
What did you guys say?
That.
We said Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
The correct answer, I was looking for Sweeney Todd. I would have accepted just that.
Well,
That's not the name of the musical.
bonus points. I
Actually,
demand
the
them.
musical's name has changed multiple times. There have been multiple musicals. I'm not really sure which, but you've got multiple ones. But
I want two addendums. Number one, that is probably my favorite Office episode of all time. And I forgot what number 2 was. But that is definitely my favorite. Oh, number 2 is I legitimately I only know that from that episode.
You should watch that movie. That movie's really good. I think it's still on Netflix.
Is Michael the lead character?
No, which is why I haven't watched
That's
it
it,
either.
then I'm not interested. Boom, boom.
It's very good. You get to watch Alan Rickman get his throat cut.
Oh, nice. Well, he's dead
Yeah.
in real IRL.
Moment
It
of
is my favorite
silence.
Office episode. I just wanted to point that out before we go further.
Well, tracking on that horror theme, let's go on to question 3. Gabe Lewis subjected poor Aaron Hannon to many horror movies during their dating life due to his own infatuation with them. Allegedly, they would play a board game to determine who got to pick the movie. Gabe always won. What is the name of this Hasbro board game, first released in 1938?
Locked in.
I just sent my answer as well, and I'm pretty certain I know this. And because they also play Words with Friends, which is just a modern version of Scrabble. So my answer is Scrabble.
We also said Scrabble.
The answer is Scrabble.
Because one of my favorite mini arcs is when Oscar starts playing on Aaron's behalf against Gabe in Words with Friends.
Yes.
I hate Gabe so much.
Yeah.
I hate him from the beginning to the end.
That's one of my favorite lines in the entire series is whenever Gabe is just like talking about Aaron and Andy having sex, and Gabe's just like, Aaron doesn't even like sex. She says it's like embracing a skeleton.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that one.
Move on.
Round 5. The scores coming off of round 4 are Greenie 116, Team Not Greenie 146.
Oh,
Woof.
I just need you to miss some.
I'll get right on that, partner.
just
All right,
note-
round 5 starts off with an easy question. Question 1. In season 6, the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company is bought out by what corporation that shares its name with a weapon used in fencing?
locked in.
Yep. All right. Okay, so let's see. We got a rapier hilt to gleam, if you remember your highwayman. But it's
All I know is that today's going to be a good day with Dunder Mifflin and,
And
Sabre,
Sabre.
He was
also known as Saber.
Saber.
down like a dog on the highway, hopped off a plane at Scranton something regional airport with my dream in a cardigan.
Greenie, what are you saying? I have no
I'm
idea.
Doing the lyrics to the song.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics to the song. Dunder Mifflin is a part of Sabre.
Yeah, it's the Party of the USA cover
Yeah.
that they do.
It's Sabre. For sure.
Is anyone else question whether or not we know more than the adjudicator?
So the answer's Saber.
Yeah, that's what.
Which
Yeah.
is what,
That's what.
Oh, yeah, but you were very into the Sabre, and I was like, you know what? Taking points off. But no, fine, yes. The answer is Saber.
I think I also said also known as Saber after
Also
I
known as
said the song.
Sabre, also DBA, Sabre.
Question 2. In the season 5 episode titled Frame Toby, Michael and Dwight attempt to do just that. Dwight calls the police to inform them of drugs on the premises, and Michael plants a bag of what he thinks is weed in Toby's desk. What Italian cuisine did Michael actually plant in Toby's desk?
I'm pretty sure I know this. So I'm going to go ahead and lock my answer in. Pressure's on.
Okay.
I know it's some sort of Italian salad. Caprese salad. It's caprese salad.
Caprese salad has cheese in it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so funny. It's a caprese salad.
Was
Oregano is the That 70s Show bit. It's
Oh.
caprese salad.
I'll trust you, but I feel like we would have seen big ass mozzarella balls.
Yeah, they're in the bag.
Oh man, I need to rewatch that episode.
Gonna need the answer from the team.
It's caprese salad.
Greenie, what'd you say?
I said oregano.
The answer is caprese salad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I got my sitcoms mixed up.
And they
Yep.
did, in fact, have cheese in the salad on the episode.
God, I've got to rewatch that one.
I have totally got a mixed memory of that 70s show and The Office. Dang.
All right, question 3. In the season 9 episode Andy's Ancestry, Erin expresses her dejected feelings about feeling uneducated around Andy's family. In an attempt to fix this and class Erin up, Dwight tries to teach Erin what fictional language from A Song of Fire and Ice.
Locked in.
I know exactly what this is. Trying to spell it is the worst. It is. It is definitely 100% Dothraki from Game of Thrones.
Yes, we're also going with Dothraki.
The answer is Dothraki.
Yes. That's a great episode.
You can take a second.
Am I still losing?
Yes, you are.
Coming out of round 5, the
Badly.
scores are 136 to 176.
Not as bad as I thought, honestly.
All right. So round 6 is character specific. Question 1. In the episode all of our sappy romantic hearts waited for, titled Niagara, we finally watched Jim and Pam get married, as did Kevin Malone. Kevin had a wonderful time at the wedding, getting multiple numbers even. He attributed this to what specific conversation starter?
Locked in.
His tissue box shoes were a big hit. And boy, his dogs are barking.
In a 2-series episode that is nonstop fantastic. Kevin is probably the highlight for me. When the housekeeping staff threw his shoes away because they were so nasty, and then when he puts his bare feet in the ice maker at the end, definitely was Kleenex.
The toupee.
Yeah,
the
the
toupee also.
Definitely the Kleenex box shoes.
The answer is Kleenex box shoes.
Yep.
All right, question 2. In season 9, Andy leaves the office in his journey towards stardom. During an unfortunate audition for a reality talent show, Andy bombs. Bad. And it ends with him being recorded saying, "Oh, I can just sit here and cry." What nickname was Andy given by the nation after his failed audition went viral?
Oh, what a good question.
Locked in.
What a good question. I'm not sure I know this. And it is one of the best end of show moments. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess like Crybaby Andy or something. That's gonna be my answer.
Our answer that we locked in with is Baby Wawa.
Baby Wawa.
The answer is Baby Wawa.
Baby Wawa.
That was quick. I'm surprised. I thought the season 9 question would kind of get a couple people.
I just watched it.
Oh, because you just finished the show.
Just watched
Baby
it.
Wawa.
All right, our penultimate question is quite a doozy, and it is as follows. What are the names of Jim and Pam's kids?
Oh boy.
How many kids even are there? Aren't there
They
3?
have 2.
There's two.
Is it 2?
There, oh,
There's
somebody's got
two,
locked
and
in.
I know the
You may
one-
want to
I know the
lock in
one.
before talking about this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know the one for sure, but nobody knows that second kid's name. Nobody knows that second kid's name.
I feel that.
Not
I'm the
even
younger
them.
sibling.
Not even them.
James 2. No?
Oh man, I don't even remember that second baby's gender. I don't even remember if it was a boy or girl. I've locked in an answer, but I'm pretty confident I'm wrong. At least
Okay,
halfway.
since he's already locked in, all I can think of, since she already said James the second, let's just go with James, and then the first one is Cecilia or Cece.
Okay, so to your credit of the second baby not, no one really knowing, this is how it was listed online. The first child's name is Cecilia Cece Marie Halpert.
Yes, Cece.
The second one, Philip.
Really?
That's right, because her and they have the same baby name.
Yes.
Do go on.
Yes,
Oh, I
yes,
completely
yes,
forgot about that.
yes. Philip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Because there's a battle over who chose it first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually kind of an important plot point. We're
I
like,
know.
nobody knows that.
I didn't even get the gender right, so I
Yeah.
chose. I put Cece and Sadie.
All right, I'm going to count up these points. Give me
There's really
1
no
second.
need. I know how this is going.
Well, if we,
I'm
if,
gonna
we
get
bo-
Kevin.
if we both
If you could do some Kevin Malone bookkeeping on my score,
What is the name
Alex's
of the number Kevin Malone uses to cook the books?
is that an actual question?
oh,
Alex's score plus Clevin gets you a home by 7.
Clevin.
Oh, very good. Okay, going into the final question.
It's probably what I'm best at.
The scores are 156 to 186.
Still closer than I thought it would be. I'll be
Well-
honest. That's okay. Don't
How
relook
did
at
he
it.
gain on us by 10 points?
Don't relook
So the scores are 156 to 196.
Okay.
Greeny
So you're saying
trails.
there's a chance.
Yes.
I'm only 40 points behind.
And
Easy.
down a whole person.
Yeah, to quote Bob the Brain, easy peasy.
All
Different
right.
show.
It's a little bit of a stranger show. So, final question. You can wager as few or as many points as you wish.
All of them.
Please send me your wager now. The score, it's a secret.
How many points does he have?
He has 156.
Enough to win. Look at my wager.
He is within striking distance.
Look at my wager.
My messenger isn't working. Then we're gonna lose.
Who cares? It's worth it. Let him have something. He's the guest. You'll be back.
Wow.
He'll be back for the Parks and Rec trivia. We'll just be doing it outside, like the maternity ward. Be like,
Oh.
this is the only place I can record, guys.
You get 318. So
I believe you. I'm not doing that math. You do the math. No.
$1, Bob.
I've been lectured multiple times at multiple trivia matches that it's all or nothing.
yeah, let's just
It's all or nothing.
Let's just do it all. Yeah, if he gets it
Oh,
and we
yeah.
don't, we lose anyway. So
Don't forget
go for it.
11th grade English. Your team and my team, we were on the same team. We lost because our team leader would not bet all of our points. We wound up getting the answer right. The other team got the answer wrong. They still beat us because we didn't wager all of our points.
There you go.
That's how winning is done.
Fair enough.
Trivia scars run real deep.
Still mad. I should have won that.
All right. Here is your final question. Put these events in chronological order.
They're hard.
That's what she said.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I deserve that.
That's what she said. It's an office themed trivia. It's appropriate.
It is appropriate.
That must be really, really hard.
It's appropriately inappropriate.
Okay. Put these events in chronological order. Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure.
No.
I am not repeating it because I read that real fast. Okay, that's event 1. Event 2, Jim proposes to Pam outside at a gas station in the rain. Andy goes to Tallahassee to win Aaron back. And Stanley says to Ryan, "Have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it."
That was really good.
Ugh, that was good.
So, once again, Michael Scott, Dunder Mifflin, Scranton, Meredith Palmer, Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure. Jim proposes to Pam outside at a gas station in the rain. Andy goes to Tallahassee to win over Aaron. And Stanley says to Ryan, "Have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it."
Locked in.
Yeah, I am also locked in. To the best of my ability.
Yeah, Greeny, you are super locked in.
Yep.
These are hard.
These are very hard.
I like to think that I
The-
have a very good mind for chronology. So let's hope that this comes into
I've always thought you've had a good mind for the chronic, Alex.
for the, I feel like I have a good sense of time.
He does have a watch on.
So we're thinking, I'll help you find it.
I'll help you find it.
I'm thinking, I'll help you find it. The Cure, The Proposal, followed by Tallahassee.
Yeah, I guess I'm supposed. Yeah.
I think that is our
I
final
have-
answer.
Stanley Threatens Ryan, Fun Run, Proposal, Tallahassee.
Oh
We're in the same
boy.
order. This is stressful.
We're
the
either-
last question
we're either
is
both-
always the worst.
We either we win or we both get 0.
Yep. And that's the
Stakes
best.
are high.
That's pretty much the best I could hope for.
The best I can hope for is a tie at nothing. All right. In chronological order, they are Stanley says to Ryan, "Have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it." Followed by Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Rabies Awareness Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure. Followed by Jim proposing to
Yep.
Pam
Yep.
outside at a gas station in the rain. And, of course, the last one being Andy going to Tallahassee to win over Aaron.
We're
Nice.
all brilliant.
Well done.
We are all
We
right.
just happen to be slightly more brilliant.
Tip of the hat to you all.
Thank you.
That was a,
Thank you,
a
Alex.
well
Thank you,
won.
sir.
Thank you.
Well won. Good trivia.
Very good trivia. Good questions.
Very good questions.
A little trippy on some of them.
Pretty difficult questions.
So, at the end of the game, the scores are Alex with a whopping 312 points, all on his own. Give the man a
Should I
hand.
have 318?
318 points alone. I don't have a math minor. I do, actually. That's what makes this sad. And Team Alex and Humphrey coming away with the dub with 392 points.
Nice.
Yes.
Just barely.
Good job.
That did close the gap significantly. I mean, technically it went from 40 to 80 points, but
about percentages.
but as far as
Yeah.
Yeah.
as far as the numbers sound, it sounds closer.
The perception here is that I came in a very close second in a game of 2.
Correct.
Because that's what happened.
All right, and that's our first episode. Thank you for listening.
And this has been On Topic Trivia. Be sure to follow us at On Topic Trivia on Twitter. And if you would like to email us suggestions or questions for future answers, be sure to email us at ontopictrivia@gmail.com. That would be greatly appreciated. We would love to hear from you and hear what the audience would like as topics for On Topic Trivia in the future.